Hey guys, how you going? And welcome back to another episode of this Cricket 19 Career Mode. In today's episode, we are playing the third Ashes Test at Blundstone Arena in Hobart. So it's going to be exciting times there for the Hobart faithful. Let's get amongst it though. Actually, before we do, let's take a look at the Chew for 22 headlines. And welcome back to the 5th edition of the Chew for 22. And that main headline, he's done it again, is of course in relation to Ben Stokes having a complete man of the match performance there, where he scored 89 in the first innings and took 3 for. He then backed it up with 59 in the second innings, and then he took another 3 for. So 150 odd runs, 6 wickets, a complete man of the match performance, a complete all-round performance. And then Tom Alsop, probably a bit stiff as well, not getting the man of the match. He scored 120 in the first innings, 78 in the second, top scoring in both. But it was that man, Ben Stokes, who did it with both bat and ball, that saw him get the man of the match honours. And of course, he also gets the next headline, Stokes Masterclass seals Test victory. I'm not too sure where that performance would rank in terms of his best ever performances. I mean, the one he did at Headingley there, where he scored that unbeaten ton to beat Australia, will probably rank as one of the top ones. But this performance was absolutely amazing stuff. And on the right-hand side here, we've got the headline, Ponting ready to swing the axe. Why Ponting, you ask? Is because I just made it up that he is now the Australian coach. So there we go. As we saw in the last episode, I did make a whole host of changes. Well, Ricky did anyway. He told me what changes to make. So I think there was, 3 or 4 changes that were made for the upcoming match in today's episode. So it'll be interesting to see how they perform. But, I mean, the selectors and the coach really wanted to change things up after that disappointing loss. And he's done so here. And one of the main headlines coming out of the Chew for 22 today is thanks to the commenter T. Farrell, who also goes by gjweavr as his username on YouTube. England cruised to level Ashes series, and cruise they did, winning by 226 runs. That was one of the bigger hidings that we've seen from Australia, or that have been given to Australia. And as you can see, of course, that man Ben Stokes, main story headline. He's done it all. He's played an absolute ripper Ashes series so far, and that match just consolidates him as one of England's best all-rounders. And that is it for another quality edition of the Chew for 22. Remember, if you want to get a shout out in this newspaper, then leave a comment down below about the best headlines from today's episode. But that's enough of that. Let's get on to the third Ashes Test. And here we go. Covers coming off the pitch at the Blundstone Arena. A bit cloudy. As we take a look at the lineups, we have made a whole host of changes, as I mentioned in the previous episode. England look like they have gone with the same team. I mean, why change a winning team? Although the 4 bowlers, grassy medium pitch, so it's going to be a very bowl-heavy pitch. Well, you probably want to have to bowl first, don't you? But the last 2 times, the captain has won a toss, they've bowled, and it has not gone well for them. So I like to think I'd lose this toss and just leave it to Joe to sort out what he wants to do. So England have called. We have won a toss. Now, I just can't go back to bowling first, can I? I can't do it. We are batting. Walking out to bat here, average of 57.16. After being pretty disappointing in the last Test match, we're looking to bounce back. We have scored 1 ton in this Ashes series so far. As for the performances, Short, Golden Duck. Good to see Winter performing well in his Ashes debut. 77, Renshaw 60, Bukowski 11. It's disappointing. Hanscom has just joined us. He's on 2. So hopefully he can score a few runs here. This is his first game of the Ashes series as Gjweavr charging in. And we'll just play a leave block with that one. We're going at a pretty decent clip actually, almost 4.5 and over, 4 for 160. As Gjweavr is coming back to have a bowl, or is going to block that one. Full face of the bat, good blocking. 9 balls faced, 0 runs scored, and Miles charging it for his last. It's 2 ducks in a row here. And pretty lengthy ducks as well. Both over at least 5 balls, I'm pretty sure. Why? I was blocking them. I was going fine, and then all of a sudden I thought, pressure, I need runs. Tried to drive it, and huge outside edge there to Alsop. Fuck me. Started off so strongly this Ashes series with the bat, and now I can't buy a run. Okay, we are now about to have a bowl, averaging still under 20 at the Test format, unreal scenes, but England none for 66. They've started very well, and we were 247 all out. Winter top scoring, Wildermuth as well. I think he's on debut. He made 45 not out. Pretty sure he's on debut. And yeah, look, a duck, 10 ball duck. How bad is that? Goodness me, we are struggling now the last couple games. Yeah, once again, 4 bowlers. Gjweavr with 4, Stokes with 2. And now we are bowling. Although this pitch should help us. 13 overs in. England is going along very well. Edged. Oh, did he catch? No. It's either dropped short or just dropped it. Let's have a look. Okay, nice outside edge there. And looks like, is it Cummins? Just dropped short. Okay, good start though. Pope driving. Let's get more of these slips in action. Oh, it's solid. Good shot there from Pope. Pretty shit ball from us. 2 straight, and Pope lands on it. Glances it away rather nicely for 4. He moves on to 38. And Wildermuth, none for 19 off 3. Hasn't started off too well. Oh well, you get that. As you can see here, the crowd, not a spare seat. Like that. Hobart faithful really come out in their droves here. I mean, as you would for an Ashes Test match. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they haven't had one before. Don't think they ever. Well, will they have one? I don't know. Oh, it's been driven. Pope once again. It goes bang. This time through the extra cover region. He's going to pick up 4. That is Pope at his aggressive best. Moving on to 43 of 55 deliveries. Meanwhile, none for 8 for us. Let's pick up an edge. No. Really need a big score with the bat as well. I mean, that a ton in the first innings of the Ashes. Really, I thought set it up for us to have a pretty good Ashes, but last 2 bats, no runs scored. Probably like 20 balls faced, so really battling at the moment. Tell you what it was, it's me bumping the AI up to Legend. This is when it all fell apart, so obviously must be a bit tougher to play on the Legend AI, as contrary to the popular belief. But just got to keep putting it outside off, keep getting them to drive, which they will. They're not really leaving it or blocking it. Oh, there we go, there's a block. We're back, it's a new day, none for 14 off 5. England 1 for 154, Pope 84, Root 26. So Holden has departed, but I mean, Root has just started off extremely well once again. 26 off 27. You'd have to be leading the captain v captain matchup now, you'd think. Look at the ball there, been pretty naffed here. Let's give it a shine. Yep, good. Keep going with a shine, mate. And let's hoop it away. Hopefully the extra bit of shine does a bit off the pitch. Oh, is it out? No? Oh, I thought they'd done it. Goodness me. Oh, it's bottom. It's very unlucky. Inside edge onto the stumps. And we've got our first wicket. Look at that. Shaped away very slightly. And then, yeah, look, he thought he may have gone past to the fine league region. But no, it's just clipped the bails. Very lucky there. But Pope parts were well played. 84 for 114. England now 2 for 160. Back for another spell here. Gjweavr has been run out, and now it's that man, Ben Stokes, the absolute hero of the last match for England. Absolutely smashed it. Took what, hit 250s, like big 50 scores, like 80 odd, and then took poles. Took like what, 6 or 7 wickets. An outstanding game, and now we have to bowl to him. I think he got us out as well, so we've got to try and get on top of him early. Can't let him get away like last time. Besto as well, 8 of 21. Got to try and break this partnership. 2 key batsmen for England. Oh, yes, more of that. Halfway through our 11th over, 1 for 15. The figures very economical here. Just the 1 wicket as well. Oh, Besto just keeps hitting it straight to that offside. Straight to Pekovsky, pretty much every ball. Just can't get it away, which is good for us. Hopefully a bit of pressure being added. Like that, straight away, back to Pekovsky. Stokes is out, bowled, huge. I think Richardson got him. Meanwhile, Allsop, he's been having a stunning Ashes series. I think he's top run scorer, I'm pretty sure. So, it's not great. 4 for 202. They tried by 45. And they've got the leading run scorer just coming out to bat. So, it doesn't bode well for the Australians. As Besto 12 off 40 now. He is struggling to get it away, but at least he's still out there. At least he scored runs. But better than us, it's for sure. Oh, goodness me. One of these times, one of these drives is going to go to the slips. Okay, we're back after a short spell there. England now 6 for 254. Lead of 7. Bohannon 21 off 30. Davies at 20 off 40. Interesting stuff here. We'll go very aggressive because that's how we like to roll. And hopefully we can build the pressure and take some more poles. It's going to be no run. We have got Bohannon out, I think, well, I know at least a couple times in his career against us. 1 for 16 off 13.1. Great reading. Another one would be fantastic. Oh, got him. Fucking boom. See you later, Bohannon. Again. You're a muppet, mate. You're an absolute muppet. I haven't said the word muppet this enough in these last couple of episodes. It's been missing, but that's a great grab. I think that's Shaw. Matt Shaw, 21. Bohannon departs. 7 down for 254. As Gjweavr comes out to bat. What is his weakest skill? The drive. So let's put it outside off, swinging away, catching in the cordon. Oh, but like that. But holy shit. When's this his weakest skill? He's fucking smashed that. He's going to pick up maybe 3. Yeah, they're going for it. You can get there easily. Catch that. That's going to go for 4. Jesus, Davies, what are you on? Okay, a lot has happened here. The average has dipped a lot. It's now 55, although still very nice. We're 4 for 224. We have a lead of 150. What did England get out for? 321. Davies 45. Fisher and Miles at the end there. Nice little 30-run partnership. We picked up 2 for 25. Wildermuth took 1. Rogers 1. Richardson 3. Cummins 1. It's been pretty expensive. And now Australia 4 for 224. Renshaw 119. Winter continuing his good match. He got 80 off 112. Then Bukowski 12, Short 9, Hanscom and us. So Hanscom's only faced a 1 ball as well. So Stokes has gone bang bang, and hopefully we don't get up for another duck. Look at those figures, 3 for 19. He is carrying England at this stage. Look, no run. We are on a pair at the moment. 2 ducks as well in the last 2 matches or last 2 innings we've batted in. So a lot of pressure is on us now. We do have confidence up for some reason. We've taken poles. Oh, it's runs. Oh, yes. The full toss, thank goodness. It's going to go for 4 as well. Jeez, I wasn't expecting that. Stokes has just gifted us 4 runs here. Right off the middle. We'll take those, and finally, we're on 4. So this is a kickstart that we need. Nice looking on drive there. Going to pick up 2. No mid on in place, so easy runs for us. And 2 more. Moved on to 9 of 20. Gjweavr charging in without a wicket so far. Block that one. Good respect shown. Lead up to 182. And actually, what day is it, by the way? It's day 3. It is 1:48 on day 3, so much time left. Hopefully we can bat for the majority of day 4. And then there'll be a decent enough score. Oh, there's a quick single there. Good shot. We manoeuvred in the crease there. And onto the off stump because he's bowling some great areas. I think we should actually get 3 there, I think. Oh shit, it's a good up. Direct hit fed us, I reckon. That is very dangerous. It's full toss, and that's been glanced away very well for 4. Straight off the meat of the bat, that one. Lead has just crept up to 201. In a pretty good position at the moment. Hanscom's looking good, 26. We're on at 19. And we're just playing each ball on its merit, not doing anything too silly. We finally got over the hump of scoring 2 ducks in a row. So now we're looking to get a huge total. And hopefully we can build a decent partnership here with Hanscom. As Fish is bowling his last ball of the over. And once again, looking good on the block. That's out. That's 100% out. I think first they went up for LBW. You saw Joe Root there, and then no, who's that? That's Joe Root. And yeah, it was Ben Stokes going up for it, and then Joe Root took the grab, and then they went up again, and yeah, he caught it out for 19 off 34. Bad run continues here, lads. And look, just for confirmation that it wasn't actually going to be out LBW. Yep, because they hit the bat. That is for certain, and that's why we're out. God, I reckon it's definitely the Legend AI. It's not just me, it's just not in my head. I'm sure it's made it a bit tougher. But, oh well. Now Seb Gotch walking out to the crease. Great average there down at number 7. What are we doing here? We're going well. 379. Although, any chance of... Come on, let me have a bowl. Looks like Wildermuth the destroyer here. 4 for 171. They're over halfway. Jeez, this is going to be extremely interesting. Let's look at what we ended up with. 379. Everyone sort of chipped in. Renshaw top score 119. The tail enders were the lower order. Gotch 29. Wildermuth 36. He's been a revelation this match. And who took wickets? 2, 3, 4. Unlucky Miles. And now they are 4 for 171. Pope 101 at a decent clip as well. And Tom Alsop. So 2 good batsmen. What do they need? Another 130 odd runs, and we need 6 more wickets. Come on, let's be the game changer. That's going to be left alone. Actually, what is it's day 4, 12 o'clock on day 4. So almost lunchtime. We can snag 1 or 2 quickly. If we can get either of these batsmen, and that's going to be huge. No, don't leave it though, Tom. Okay, just got the one man on the leg side there, so if it's gone leg side, then it's my fault, and they're going to get some easy runs. Put a short, short cover in place, just because they seem to be driving it so often. Hopefully one gets high on the bat. Whoever's there takes a grab. Just got to make sure we don't bowl straight, otherwise it's going to be easy runs, can't afford that. But we've yet to concede a run off this spell so far, so it's been pretty good. Allsop though, huge wicket if we can nab him. Oh, it's edged to slip. Last ball here, potential for 4 maidens in a row. Can we get it done? Driven, 2 point, there we go, 4 maidens. What is the record, by the way, for most maidens bowled in a row since the beginning of their spell? Because we are just about to bowl 5. Fuck, stop opening my mouth, you fucking knob. You idiot. It's going to go for 4. Okay, it's one way to ruin the dots. Huge. Allsop has departed. Davies now 5 for 198. Geez, just over 100 more runs to go. Good shot. Stop short. Fielder's slip's already up as well. What do they need? 109, 108, 109. 5 minutes to go. If we get Pope out here, it's going to be huge. Oh, you're fucking joking, Pope. That's got to be an edge. He just flung the bat at it. I mean, fair enough. Good shot, but yeah, 128 for him. 202 England now. 104 to go. He's driven it again. No run. We're back. None for 8 off 6. 4 maidens and England 8 for 232. Holy shit. Bit of a collapse on the cards here. What happened? So Pope got out. 128 on your Rogers. Bohannon run out. Jofra on 4. Got out for 4. So now it's Davies 15, Fisher 6. Who's taken him? It's been shared around. We're the only bloke who hasn't taken a wicket. Okay, time to change that. Fisher 6, Davies 15. This is huge. We're in the box seat here for sure. And Fisher's left it. How's that? That looks pretty bloody close, I'm afraid. Can we go up? Is it hitting outside off? I'll tell you what, we'll challenge it, why not? Initial thoughts is that it's going outside off. Looks like it's going to be swinging away. Yep, okay, just outside off. I mean, apart from that, it looked alright. How's that? Hitting a leg? Oh, it's going to give it. Cheers, loving your work there. Finally picked up a wicket. I reckon he's going to review. I probably would too, because there was a hint of it maybe going down leg. No, he's walking. Oh no. Surely I would have gone up. You're the last recognised batsman. Okay, now it's Miles. We are closing in on a famous victory here to go 2-1 up in the series. Huge, and we're 1 for 11. Oh, it's driven it. I enjoy that. We've done it. We've won by 40 runs. Huge. Goes 2-1 up in the series now. One more win, and we'll have retained the Ashes. So that is a huge effort from the lads. I thought after that first innings we were pretty much cooked there, but Renshaw manned the match for his 60 and 119. Winter as well, big shout out to him, 77 and 80 with the bat after being brought in, so that is huge. And yeah, as for my performance, pretty average. 10 ball duck in the first, so that wasn't a great start to the test match. As for the bowling, we actually bowled alright here, 2 for 25 or 15, 6 maidens, Richardson getting 3 there, and then with the bat in the second, 19 off 34, we looked a bit better, but then got out to it was a pretty poor shot, bit of a rush of blood to the head moment there. Stokes with 4 wickets there, 4 for 54, and then England just couldn't get it done. A bit of a choke. Pope 128, but apart from that, no one really held on with them. And we've gone 2-1 up in the series. We ended up 1 for 20 off 11 there. Everyone chipped in with a wicket, but a good bowling display actually. Rogers as well, 3 for 48, not too bad from him. So I'll probably look at keeping this lineup for the next match. We have a fielding ability point. Now what are we going to put it on? Throw strength. I wouldn't mind putting on the strength actually. There we go. It's all maxed out, so still 91 overall. So next up we've got the Boxing Day test this time in a historical first, playing at the SCG. So I mean it's not even on Boxing Day either, so a bit of drama surrounding that, not too sure why. But while we're here, we may as well look at some stats. So on top, Ollie Pope 352, Renshaw on 344, then Allsop 256. We have 160 at 32, so pretty poor, considering we scored 104 in the first innings of the Ashes. So really taken a bit of a downward slope there. If we look at the bowling, Richardson still on top. He's got 19 poles at 25. Stokes has 14 at 26. Gjweavr 12. Miles 11. We also have 11 at an average of 20.73. Probably the best economy there, yep, 2.36. So at least we're doing it with the ball, which is always nice to see. But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe. If you're feeling up to it, leave a comment down below about your potential headline in the next Chew for 20 Chew. But until then, take it easy.